It's Around the House Show's largest giveaway yet. We have teamed up with Power Equipment Direct and Gen10 to give away the latest in generator safety technology. The grand prize is a Westinghouse 15,000 watt electric start portable generator with a Gen10 XL Extreme NFPA rated generator tent. There will also be 3 second prize winners that will win a Gen10 safety canopy, and 4 third place winners win a Gen10 signature t-shirt. Head to aroundthehouseonline.com for a link to the contest so you can answer the 7 quick safety questions to win. Contest runs from June 1st, 2024 to July 3rd, 2024. See the link for all the contest rules and conditions at aroundthehouseonline.com.
It's Around the House. When it comes to remodeling and renovating your home, there is a lot to know, but we've got you covered. This is Around the House.
Welcome to the Around the House Show, the next generation of home improvement. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Eric G. If you want to find out more about us, head over to our website, aroundthehouseonline.com, and make sure you check us out on the radio. And of course, all of our about 420 videos that are over there that are about, well, everything home improvement, from expert interviews to trying out the latest and newest products. And we even do some reviews of those Amazon products you see that go, wow, that's way cheap for a knockoff. Yeah, we test those out too. Thanks for joining me today. This is our weekday update. This is the stuff that doesn't fit into the show on Saturday and won't fit into next Saturday's show. And I wanted to give a mention. I saw this come up on the news this week, and I think I figured it out. A mom caused a TikTok scandal this week by not returning shopping carts in a viral video. And so this lady, Dr. Leslie Dobson, a clinical and forensic psychologist in California, basically goes off on a rant that it's too dangerous with her kids to not return shopping carts. And I went, okay, this lady is so self-absorbed in her own world that she can't go grocery shopping. She can't go shopping at Target, whatever she's out shopping for, something, she can figure it out. Well, the rest of us do. I've taken kids as a single dad there for a long time. You could take kids in the shopping cart. You could push the cart over, take your kid out of the cart, walk over to the car, and there was no big issue. And you might even try parking next to the cart return next time and think ahead a little bit, so you can put it a couple spots away and you're good to go. Maybe you don't want to walk those extra 10 steps, but that'll keep you from damaging everybody else's cars because you decided to block a parking spot with a shopping cart. And then I started thinking more about this. I think she is the same kind of person that goes into Home Depot where they have the trailer parking area in front of the pro area where you could pull in a trailer where a contractor or a homeowner has got a trailer that's in picking up lumber that needs to park. I think this is the same person that parks their sports car or their little SUV with no trailer in that extra long spot because it's close. So I think these are the same exact people that have no consideration for others out there that decide to park in the Home Depot trailer parking area and park right there because no, they just wanted a place closed and they have no worry about the other people that have a hard time parking in those tiny parking lots to go figure out a place to park their trailer on a Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, or when they're heading to the job site. So I think it's the same people. And I tell you what, I see this all the time. And it's one of my biggest pet peeves in home improvement is pulling into the home improvement store and seeing somebody there with their little vehicle in the long spot and somebody trolling around to the trailer trying to figure a place to park because they've got to get into there and get out to the job site. So I think that's the same exact people that are doing this, the non-shopping cart returners. And you guys get your act together out there, be a part of society, and put it back so the rest of us don't have to deal with no place to park or a door ding in our car because it slid down the parking lot and into my vehicle. So there's my rant of the day. Now we got some other stuff to talk about today. We have a couple important recalls. And if you want to find out more about any of these recalls, go to cpsc.gov/recalls here in the U.S. But the first off is a Black & Decker recalls Craftsman V20 cordless tiller cultivator due to laceration hazard. So the assembly instructions can cause consumers to incorrectly attach the bottom portion of the tiller cultivator upside down, causing the tines to rotate towards the user, posing a laceration hazard. So there's about 44,000 of those things. Basically, if you installed it backwards and they're going wrong, you can go into the website and get the corrected instructions so you can put it together correctly. Compare brands recalls Audio Super Vinegar All Natural Cleaner due to risk of poisoning and chemical burns. They missed on the labeling in the safe to use area, so that's a problem. Take a look at that. About 2,400 of those, not a big deal. The other one here that I think is big is, again, this is another one of those Chinese companies, HVAN, combination smoke and carbon monoxide detectors recalled due to failure to alert to fire. And these are Amazon, and there's no way I'm going to try to give you the 42-letter name that's the manufacturer on this, but there's about $6,800 of these. And so basically the company has not responded to the Consumer Product Safety Commission or consumers and has been uncooperative in the implementation of the recall. And basically I would get a hold of Amazon, or I would just toss those things. They probably weren't that expensive, but it's HVAN. They're a white with a black center smart thing on them basically. And they have recalled those because of that. And of course, we talked about it earlier, but Electrolux Group reannounces recall of Frigidaire and Kenmore electric ranges due to fire and burn hazards. Heating elements are turning on. So if you've got one of those in that recall, there's about 203,000 of those. So make sure you've got that taken care of, because that's a big one right there. We don't want to see your range turning on accidentally when no one's around. Now, on our Wednesday weekday specials, we typically give some pricing updates, and it's really interesting because I've been watching this for a number of years now. And typically, lumber future prices have really told the story moving forward about what lumber prices have been. Something it is not, over the last probably 4 months, it has really not been talking the truth about what's happening on the retail sector. It used to be those kind of correlated pretty well. Building material prices keep going up really heavily right now. When I walk into my home improvement store and see $20 sheets of OSB, when I see $18 for a sheet of 1/2-inch drywall, and I see almost $4 for a stud, you start to get an idea that, wow, this is not the $300, $400 lumber future prices that we used to see out there. So I think we've got two things going on right now out there, guys. We've got inflation, which has been hurting us. And then as well, I think that we've got people, including lumber mills and distributors and retailers, that are taking a little profit taking right now because sheetrock keeps going up and going up. OSB was $12 earlier in the year. It's now up to 20. 2x4s are staying okay. They're still under $4 a stick out here for a 2x4 8, but you're still seeing prices going way high out there, and it's not getting any better. And when I start to see $18 sheets of sheetrock, that starts to get pretty crazy. And I'm curious to see what you guys have out there in your area. So feel free to send me a message over to Around the House Online. I'd love to hear what the prices are in your area. Usually they're about the same across the US, but I'm always curious to see how good or bad it is. If you're in Alaska or Hawaii, I totally get it. Or places that maybe have limited supply or they have to truck stuff in. But we're really seeing those prices staying high up there. And it's really going to affect our remodeling and our building out there as well, because with interest rates being high and the cost of money being expensive, that is not helping our building and housing market out there. So just love to hear what you guys have to think about prices out there. And I'm checking here in the morning of the 5th of June right now. And that's where I'm going off of here in my Portland, Oregon metro area that I'm located in. All right, guys, we got a great show coming up this weekend. We'll talk about on Friday. But on the TV show, we've got a fun one. There is a new pocket door system called from HD Pocket Doors I'm going to be installing. This thing is absolutely cool. Soft close open, soft close. If you've ever had a pocket door in your house where the door rattles and messes around and is totally ugly, I tell you what, that is the way to go. This thing is killer. I'll show you how to install it and makes it for an easy job, and it'll handle a solid core pocket door with ease. And actually, you want one for this because it's just that high quality. So that's good. We've got so many other things. We're going to do some power tool, actually some hand tool sharpening. We've got a lot of different things we're going to be doing, hanging a pot rack, a lot of fun stuff on the show this weekend. All right, everybody, have a great rest of the week. Happy Wednesday, happy midweek. And of course, this is our weekday special. If you want to find out more about us, head over to aroundthehouseonline.com. And we'd love to see you catch the show each and every Saturday on the radio or the podcast. I'm Eric G. Thanks for tuning in to Around the House. We'll see you this weekend for a brand new episode.
Somewhere unseen and undiscovered, anywhere beyond the mean. Life is a love song, let's be lovers. We're all over the radio. Take my hand, I know where to go. All over the radio with you.
Hey guys, it's Eric G from Around the House Show. We'd really appreciate your help with some awesome 5-star reviews on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you tune into your podcast. Big thanks everyone, and a shout out to our dedicated listeners of Around the House.